So I've been running both traditional rent-to-rent and serviced accommodation for the last 12 months. And the results? They're not what you'd expect. One strategy makes about £800 a month consistently like clockwork. The other, it can hit £2,500, but it nearly broke me in the process. By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly which model fits your lifestyle, your goals, and your risk tolerance. Because here's the truth. One isn't better than the other. They're just different games, and you need to know which game you want to play. First, let's make sure we're talking about the same thing because there's a lot of confusion around these terms. Traditional rent-to-rent is simple. You rent a property from a landlord on a long-term contract, usually 3 to 5 years. Then you rent it out to tenants on 6 to 12-month tenancy agreements. You're the middleman. You collect rent from tenants. You pay rent to the landlord. You keep the difference. It's predictable, it's stable, it's low drama. Think of it like running a vending machine business. You stock it, it runs, you collect the coins. Serviced accommodation. Rent-to-rent is completely different. You rent the property from the landlord the same way. But instead of long-term tenants, you furnish it beautifully and list it on Airbnb, Booking.com, or direct booking sites. Guests stay for a few nights, a week, maybe a month. It's hospitality, it's dynamic, and it's way more hands-on. Think of it like running a hotel. Higher profits, higher stress. Let's talk real numbers. I'm going to use one of my actual properties as an example. I've got a 3-bed house in Manchester. Nothing fancy. Standard family home. I pay the landlord £1,100 a month. I converted it into an HMO that's renting out each room individually. Room 1 rents for £550. Room 2 rents for £500. Room 3 rents for £450. Total income? £1,500 a month. Now, I've got bills, council tax, utilities, internet, insurance, maintenance fund. That's about £200 to £250 a month. So after I pay the landlord and cover the bills, I'm netting £600 to £800 profit every single month, like clockwork. Here's what I love about this model. It's predictable. I know exactly what I'm making. Tenants sign 12-month contracts. Rent comes in automatically on standing order. I barely think about this property week to week. Downsides? The margins are capped. I'm never going to make £2,000 a month from this property. And occasionally, you get voids. A tenant moves out, it takes 3 weeks to fill the room. That's £550 you're not making that month. But overall, this is the stability model. This is passive income. Now let's talk serviced accommodation. Same city, similar property, but completely different game. I've got another 3-bed in Manchester that I run as SA. Same rent to the landlord, £1,100. But instead of long-term tenants, I'm listing this on Airbnb at £120 a night. Now here's where the math gets interesting. At 60% occupancy under Darcel, which is industry standard, that's 18 nights booked per month. 18 nights at £120 is £2,160 in bookings. After Airbnb fees, cleaning, bills, and landlord rent, I'm profiting £1,500 to £2,000 a month. That's more than double what I make from traditional rent-to-rent. Sounds amazing, right? Here's what they don't show you on Instagram. Serviced accommodation is hospitality. You're not a landlord anymore. You're running a hotel. That means upfront furniture and styling, £3,000 to £5,000 to set up properly. That means guest communication, responding to inquiries within minutes, check-in instructions, dealing with complaints. That means cleaners after every single guest, coordinating schedules, quality control, inventory management. It means cancellations, seasonal dips, bad reviews that tank your bookings, guests who break things, neighbors who complain, council licensing in some areas. It's dynamic income, which means some months you crush it, other months you're stressed about bookings. I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm trying to give you the real picture because SA can absolutely be more profitable. But you have to earn those profits. This isn't passive. This is active business management. So which one should you choose? Here's my honest recommendation. Choose traditional rent-to-rent if you want stability. If you've got a full-time job and you're building this on the side, if you value predictability over maximum profit, if you want to sleep well at night knowing exactly what's coming in each month, this is the safer play. This is the long-term wealth builder. Choose serviced accommodation if you want higher profits and you're ready to run a real hospitality business. If you got time to dedicate to guest management. If you've got capital to invest up front. If you're comfortable with income fluctuations. If you're entrepreneurial and you like dynamic challenges. And here's the strategy I actually recommend. Start with traditional. Build your cash flow, build your systems, build your confidence. Then once you've got 5 or 6 traditional units running smoothly, add 1 SA property. Test it. See if you like the hospitality side. If you do, scale it. If you don't, stick with traditional. I currently run both. I've got 18 traditional rent-to-rent units. They generate consistent, predictable cash flow every month. And I've got 5 serviced accommodation properties. They generate higher profits, but they also require more attention. The traditional units fund my lifestyle. The SA units fund my growth. Together, they're unstoppable. But I didn't start with both. I started with traditional. I built systems. Then I added SA strategically. You don't have to choose one forever, but you do need to know where to start based on where you are right now. Here's what I want you to do next. Whether you choose traditional or serviced accommodation, the foundation is the same. You need great deals. You need landlords who are ready to say yes. I've created a free deal sourcing checklist that shows you exactly how to find these landlords, how to pitch them, and how to structure deals that work for both of you. It's in the description below. Download it, use it, and let me know in the comments which strategy you're going with, traditional or SI. I read every comment. I'll see you in the next one.